I take it you got Robin Moore's archive decrypted?
We did. Moore discovered a Shaper relic that he called the Auspex. The Symposium wanted it. Moore refused them. They pursued and eventually murdered him. But Moore knew the Symposium was coming. That's why he covered everything up. So the Symposium would never find out he hid the Auspex.
I see where this is going. You three know where it is.
Yes! Data archive, so much everything. Breathe. What Maddie is trying to say is that Moore's archive tells us where the Auspex is.
Wait, what does the Auspex do?
Don't know. You'll just have to get there and bring it back so we can examine it. I was picked to help guide you to the Auspex. Well, technically I volunteered, and Errol said, that's appropriate, and Sumner said, whatever. So you get me. Anyway, you're not far from where the Auspex is supposed to be.
On my way. Do you think the Symposium will show up?
Even if they do, there'll be no match for you.
I, appreciate the vote of confidence.
Anytime. This is it. Moore writes that he hid the Auspex between spaces. To reveal it requires modulation of spatial qualities. Right. Yeah, of course. Hey, do you have a transmitter in your Jav? I need you to stick it on the ground. Okay, transmitter's in a good spot. If I'm reading this right, emitting a signal tuned to Moore's numbers should reveal the Auspex. It's been revealed. It looks unstable. Not good. Someone needs to stabilize it, quickly. Problem? We're being attacked. It's probably the Symposium again. They've set down traps and explosives. We can't get to you. You have to keep going. Head toward Fort Tarsus. And we were hoping it would be a nice stroll all the way back. Interesting. The Auspex is bigger than I anticipated. Might be tricky to get it back safely, but I'm sure you'll manage. I have good news. And bad news. Good news is you're awesome, and you're doing great. Bad news is the Auspex isn't volatile and getting worse.
gonna just say that to start?
Why, I like to put a positive spin on things.
There's no way to spin. You're holding an unstable shaper relic.
Just keep going. I need to think about what we can do. Oscillations by creating a localized rhizomatic vortex through your jive. Someone needs to stay close to the Auspex. Might cause a disturbance in your general vicinity. Energy imbalances, chaos pockets, that sort of thing.
Elementals?
That too. That's good though. It means it's working.
Give me the bad news.
The plan didn't work. It's still unstable, and you have to hurry to safety.
Where? I've lost still rest with Strider?
Forget the Strider, head to Fort Tarsus. We'll meet you there and try to contain it then.
How am I doing? How long do I have?
Extrapolating from the rate of decay, somewhere between 2 minutes and 4 months.
Maddie.
Freelancer. Hello. Bring here. Matthias called in. I found you some help. Sentinels!
Got your back, freelancer.
Outlaws incoming!
Lots of them. Sounds like a giant firefight on its way. Can you put the Auspex somewhere safe?
Okay, the Auspex looks fine for now. We just have to keep it safe. Where's the Auspex? Is it still safe?
Yes, Maddie.
Don't stray too far.
Know what I'm doing.
Sentinels, come on! Clear.
Scars. They must be drawn to the Auspex. Don't let them take it.
think you can keep the Auspex from us?
Maybe I should let you have it. Swallow it.
The Arcanist he killed, and almost killed.
Thanks, Fred. Could have done it without your help.
I know. Now, you better get that thing to Matthias's lab. Bren, signing off.
What she said. We have a containment device ready. Once it's stable, we'll figure out what it does.
Stay alert, freelancer.
One minute? You can't even take a dump in 1 minute. It kept Moore one step ahead of the symposium, and he stashed it away. He must have known they'd get him once he did that, but he did it anyway. Hero.
Are you talking about the Auspex? What does it actually do?
It reads the surrounding environment and calculates possible outcomes.
It predicts the future?
It predicts possible futures. If you consider 1 minute from now to be the future, which I don't, the greater the range, the greater the number of possibilities. Nothing can do that.
Do you know how to access this power?
Not yet, but we're investigating.
What about the symposium? Did you hear what their agent said? They're here, in the fort.
We heard. There's nothing to be done about it now. We can't give up our work. Besides, you're here. We know we can call on you for help.
Just be careful. And keep in touch. I want to see how this develops.
You're always the first to know.